Good morning to you. Welcome back to the Today Show. Look, sometimes as an investor, you've clearly got to be a fortune teller. For example, who in their right mind would have tipped that Blackmore shares yesterday was going to jump by 13%? Certainly not me. That infant formula maker Bellamy's, which has been in a world of pain, would have jumped almost 16%. So these are massive one-day gains. The reason, perhaps, is that this man, the Chinese Premier Li Keqiang, arrives in Australia today. Here he is with our Prime Minister last year in Beijing. Now, Premier Li's here to talk about trade, to raise quotas for the amount of beef Australia can sell to China, and you suspect the policies of Donald J. Trump. More on him later. But back to milk and vitamins. Last year, China cracked down on the so-called suitcase brigade. People who come to Australia, fill up their suitcases with vitamins, capilano honey, Penfolds wine and infant formula, and then take it back home. There they sold the goods on websites, including Tmall, owned by the richest man in China, Jack Ma of Alibaba. But Chinese authorities weren't happy about this and cracked down hard on these illicit Aussie goods entering the country without the correct authorisation or labelling. You can see what happened here. The Blackmore share price before all of this started trading basically between 25 and 30 bucks for a few years. And then in early 2016, as people started picking up the importance of the China trade, they took off. The shares went from 35 bucks at the beginning of 2015 to $100 by August and to $200 by December that year. They peaked around $217 just as 2016 was started. But last year was full of setbacks as these Chinese rule changes and oversupply of production grabbed hold. By late last week, the shares had retracted all the way back to $98. That was until yesterday and the relaxation of those rules. How far this goes remains but to be seen. But one thing is for sure, short sellers who are backing even bigger share price falls in these companies were heading for the exit sign faster than a Chinese tourist with a suitcase full of infant formula. Let's go to the markets this morning, and what we can see is that the Australian dollar this morning, 76.94 US cents, pretty strong. US dollar has fallen overnight. If we move further forward, you can see on the commodity markets, the gold price up by $12, oil prices below $48 US a barrel. That's because Donald Trump's having troubles getting some of his policies through. You can pick it up on the Dow Jones index, down 245 points. Our stock market that was flat yesterday is probably likely to be lower on the opening today. Carl, Lisa?